Hello everyone, my name's Rebecca. Welcome back to my booktube channel. Today I have a book unhaul to share with you. If you don't know what an unhaul is, it's essentially books you are getting rid of. And since it was the beginning of the new year, I decided to go through my shelves and really think about which books I want to keep, which I want to get rid of, and make a pile of ones to donate. So the first ones I have that are going to go are the first 3 books in the selection series by Kira Cass. This was really popular in the old school booktube days, so I picked these up I think at a thrift store, probably Goodwill, because I see the little stickers still on them. And this series has been described as like The Bachelor meets The Hunger Games, which sounds kind of interesting, but I'm really not all that invested in that idea. So I am going to get rid of these, and if I do decide to read them in the future, I know they are available through the library or through an audiobook listening service, so these are going to go. And then I have a few kind of random ones. The first is I'm Dreaming of a Green Christmas, and this is just kind of like an environmentally friendly Christmas kind of DIY style book, and I'm really just not that interested in trying anything from this book out. A lot of it is kind of simple little crafts and whatnot, so yeah, I'm gonna donate this and hopefully somebody else can enjoy this. The next book I'm getting rid of is The Ultimate Crochet Bible. I think this was gifted to me years ago when I first wanted to learn how to crochet, and now I know some of the basics, and if I want to learn more, I tend to look up videos on YouTube to learn how to do the stitches. I find a video much easier to follow than like photos and description for how to do things. So yeah, I'm kind of more of a I have to learn by doing type person. So I'm going to donate this, and hopefully somebody else can find a love for crochet. Next, I have Honey Baby Sweetheart by Deb Coletti, and this is one that I have had on my to be read list for years and years, and every year I say I'm going to read it and I never get around to it. I believe it's about a kind of quiet girl who ends up with a bad boy in this new town. It sounded interesting, but I just don't picture myself ever getting around to read this, so I'm going to donate it and hopefully somebody else will enjoy it rather than me. I don't know, this is one of the ones that I'm kind of torn between getting rid of and keeping because I was so interested in the plot, but we'll see. For now, it's in the get rid of pile. Next, I have Dash and Lily's Book of Dares by Rachel Cohn and David Levithan. I almost swapped their last names there. This was kind of a cute YA Christmassy read. I kind of waited too long to read it and didn't really enjoy it that much. I'm not invested in the future of these characters, so I don't plan on getting the sequels anytime soon. So yeah, this one's gonna get donated. Next, I have Peaches and the Secrets of Peaches by Jodi Lynn Anderson, and these were books that I had planned to read last year, and I started this first one and I wasn't really vibing with the characters. So what these are about is this group of 3 girls all get kind of sentenced to work on a peach farm over the summer, and I think there's a lot of drama with that. I only read the first chapter of the first one and I just didn't really feel invested, and these are also available via Scribd, so if I do decide to pick them up again in the future, I will look there. Only a few more left. This one is Passenger by Alexandra Bracken. This one was another one that was super popular back in the old school booktube days, and I think I picked it up on sale at some point, but I realized reading the synopsis now that I'm really not interested in this story at all. It follows a violin prodigy who I don't even know, something about life at sea. So I am just going to donate this. Somebody else will find joy with this book. I don't need it sitting on my shelf taking up space. Next, I have Cell by Stephen King. You might recognize this book from one of my book hauls this year. And the reason I am getting rid of this is because my mom accidentally bought me another copy of this same book. And that one was in a bit better shape. So I'm going to keep the other one. This one, the dust jacket is ripped quite a bit. So yeah, I'm gonna donate this one and keep the copy that is in a little bit better condition for myself. And then the last book that I'm getting rid of is White Fragility by Robin DiAngelo. And this was one that I had read back in 2020. And while I feel like this is an important topic to read about, I'm not sure that this book does the best job at accomplishing what it's trying to accomplish. If somebody doesn't already have an open mind, I think they might get defensive and push back reading this rather than opening up more, if that makes any sense. I'm not sure how to better describe it, but I don't feel like this is the best book to open the conversation with. I think the book White Rage was a better opener to the topic and discussed the history a lot more, kind of the history that our general history classes do not teach us. So highly recommend White Rage. This one I would recommend reading after you've read a few other books about the topic of racism rather than being your introduction to the topic. So that is it. Those are the books that will be leaving my bookshelf very, very soon. Let me know if you have read any of them, if I'm going to regret getting rid of any of these, and what books you are getting rid of for a new, fresh start to the year. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.